The origin of Lake Maninjau is a story from West Sumatra. Lake Maninjau is a volcanic lake located in Agam District, West Sumatra Province. Volcanic lakes are lakes that are formed due to volcanic activity. Usually, volcanic lake occurs as a result of very large volcanic eruption. As do other lakes in the archipelago, Lake Maninjau also has a story about its origins. Once upon a time there lived 10 brothers in a village located at the foot of Mount Sitinjau. The 10 siblings consist of 9 boys and their younger sister, a girls. Their first child is named Kukuban and their youngest sibling is named Sani. Not far from their house there lived a rich man named Datuk Limbatang. Datuk Limbatang had a son named Giran. Datuk Limbatang was a very kind and generous person. He often helped the needs of the 10 orphaned brothers. In this village, every time after harvest, there is a tradition of martial arts competition which are participated in by young people. Silat competition are friendly so there should be no grudges afterwards for the losing party. Likewise, Kukuban and Giran also took part in the martial arts competition. The day after Kukuban was drawn, it turned out that he had to fetch Giran. Kukuban apparently competed with such enthusiasm that Giran was overwhelmed. Giran was even more pressed until a Kukuban kicked him at Giran's face. Ouch, my leg hurts so much. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt your feet. My leg hurts so much it looks like it's broken. Kukuban finally went home and was carried by a village resident even though his opponent was seriously injured. But the audience understand that Giran was only defending himself and did not mean to hurt his enemy on purpose. The next day, it was Sani turn to ask about the situation Kukuban. Sani, how is your brother doing? His leg was broken so that when he walked he had to be supported with a wooden stick. Are you really accidentally, Sani? Yes, everyone also saw that it wasn't on purpose. Sani, we have been in a relationship for a long time. Instead of becoming a slander in this village, we better get married immediately. How? I just agree. Okay, tomorrow I will take your father to meet your brother. It turns out that, unbeknownst to the people, Giran and Sani have been in a relationship for a long time. Datuk Limbatang is very calm and approve of Giran's plan to marry Sani. All this time, Datuk Limbatang saw Sani as a good-natured girl. The next day, Datuk Limbatang met Kukuban at his house. Welcome, Datuk. Thank you for coming to our hut. Kukuban, how are you? Yes, this is how my Datuk can still walk, but he has to ask a stick. I hope the one on your leg heal quickly. Thank you very much, Datuk. I came here not only to see your condition, but also to represent my son Giran. Sorry, Datuk, I don't understand what Datuk means. So, Giran and Sani have been in a relationship for a long time. I came here to convey Giran's proposal to your youngest brother Sani. Kukuban was surprised to hear what Datuk Limbatang had just said. However, in his ear, Kukuban felt resentment because he had lost the silat match in the village. I'm sorry, Datuk, but Giran has embraced me in front of the villager here. Apart from that, Giran broken my leg. I'm sure all the residents will see that if you attack Giran blindly, Giran accidentally breaks your leg. He was just trying to save himself. All the villagers saw him. Kukuban and Datuk Limbatang argue about the issue of the silat competition. Kukuban also disapproved of his sister's marriage to Giran, feeling disappointed when Datuk Limbatang returned home. The next day, Giran Wo was disappointed to hear the news from his father and invited Sani to meet him on the edge of a river. Sani, your brother seems to really hate me even though it's clear that I didn't break his leg on purpose. I don't know. It seemed like I have become very thankful. Suddenly Giran saw Sunny leg bleeding. Sunny, why is his foot bleeding? Yes, on the way here, my foot got caught in a thorny plant here, so I can't treat it. It turns out the several village residents have been following and watching Giran and Sunny from afar. Kukuban deliberately asked the villagers to keep an eye on Sunny and Giran. When Giran was treating Sunny like the villagers, I immediately came on and coaxed them. Giran and Sunny were taken by the residents to the center of Giran village, and Sunny was tried by the villagers because they were deemed to have committed a shameful act and violated ethics. Even though they have tried to explain what really happened, the villagers still don't believe Giran and Sunny. The residents took Giran and Sunny to the edge of the crater of Mount Tinjau. Arriving at the edge of the crater of Mount Tinjau, the residents prepared to throw Giran and Sunny into the crater, which was emitting white smoke. Just before the villagers threw them, the two Giran suddenly prayed loudly, "Oh good, if we are not guilty, then decide this mountain review as a lesson for them." The residents who hear Giran's prayer become anxious, especially Kukuban. After saying the prayer, Giran and Sunny jumped into the crater. The villagers stood on the edge and looked into the crater. Suddenly, there was an earthquake, and the top of Mount Tinjau emitted black smoke and bursts of lava. Giran's prayer were answered. Mount Tinjau had released lava. Mount Tinjau erupted with violet-black clouds soaring high and torrents of lava crashing everywhere. The black smoke and blazing lava slowly dissipated. The eruption of Mount Tinjau was so powerful that it produced a very large hole. The hole left by the eruption of Mount Tinjau emits clear water. The former eruption of Mount Tinjau actually produced a lake whose water is very clear. Since then, the lake has been known as Lake Maninjau.